Am I the idiot for cussing my girlfriend's brother out? I've, 23M, been with my girlfriend, 21F, for 3 years. We met in college, but since then have both dropped out. I really don't have any goals for my life besides making money and supporting my girlfriend's career. She has been working on her first movie for a while now, and I believe she has what it takes to become a successful director/screenplay writer. Her family, of course, was not supportive of her not going to college, called her lazy, stupid, disappointing. She does have a job. She hasn't been that close to her siblings because of this reason, and we don't live in the same state as them either. I've met her family a few times before, but I'm not close with anyone that she's not close with. For Easter we went to her family's house, and that was the first time she's seen them since Christmas. Her brother's wife started ripping on her about importance of education because she's a teacher. They asked about what she's doing with her life right now. She said working on her movie, which she doesn't ever talk to them about BC, they don't take it seriously. Her brother said she was being stupid making dumb decisions, movies isn't a real career, chasing unattainable dreams, wasted her education and life, gonna end up pregnant and broke. She is a very strong woman and she will always stand up for herself and others, but with them she can't. She looked like she was about to cry if she spoke, which pissed me off. I started yelling at her brother, saying things like she's gonna be more successful than any of them. His wife doesn't need to be a bitch to her, he's a fucking asshole to my GF and his opinion is horseshit. He started to say some shit to me and my GF interrupted, telling him not to talk to me like that because I'm right. And now she was crying. She wasn't close with them before, but now I feel like I made it worse. She hasn't talked about how she feels about the situation. I told my mom about this and she said it wasn't my place to speak and I was being an asshole. I don't know if I should apologize or just move on. If I'm truly an asshole, I will try and fix what I did, but if I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not. Comment 1. ESH, accept your girlfriend. They went too far in saying she's going to end up pregnant and broke and saying her dream is stupid. Calling the brother's wife a bitch is going too far and is going to cause more tension by making it personal. That said, the two sides here seem so far disparate from each other that I don't know how the relationship between you and her family can be salvaged. Cut your losses, check if your behavior made your GF upset, and apologize if so, but move on from her family. I don't think it'll be good for you and them to keep interacting with each other. Comment 2. I think, if anything, speak to your girlfriend about it and see how she feels. Soft NTA. You were standing up for her when she couldn't, but easily created a cause for more strain. I could see her appreciating it in a way, but also being upset because now not only are they going to look down on her career choices, they'll openly be willing to talk down on her relationship choices too. Please, if you speak to her about it, do not get defensive if she is upset with you. Be very validating and apologetic with maybe just a very sincere message of, I'm sorry I came across so strong. I was too much. But it hurt to see you be spoken to that way and to see you being disrespected like that when I know how strong and talented you are. I know it was wrong to do it in the way I did it though. How can I fix this with you? When you respond with such words to a bully, you are suddenly in the wrong too. A bit of your point is lost by losing your cool. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for not telling my brother my girlfriend plays tennis? I, a 25F, have been dating my girlfriend, 29F, for a year and a half. My family never had a problem with my sexual orientation and they adore my girlfriend. However, she's a lawyer and pretty professional with most people, so those who don't know her well take her for a person who only knows how to work and nothing else. She doesn't usually correct anyone. But she is good at a lot of things. My brother, 28M, and I have always had a kind of rivalry going on. He was the golden child and still loves rubbing things in my face. It is mostly playful, but it gets very disturbing at times. Ever since I started dating, my GF, things have escalated a little bit. He would find the smallest, dumbest mistake I make and turn it into a huge issue. We were on vacation with my extended family, including uncles, cousins, and etc., and my GF was also with us. There was a tennis court and my brother started challenging everyone to a mini tournament. My GF is an excellent tennis player. She plays tennis 3 days a week, but she was talking to my dad, so she said she'd rather pass. He wasn't having it, but I talked my brother out of it and said my GF wasn't interested. After a few games, my brother came after her and started jokingly teasing her about being scared to play. My GF accepted the challenge and destroyed him in the court. Literally. Everyone was cheering for her and he lost the game. My GF didn't even celebrate her win, and said it wasn't fair to my brother because he was playing with someone at a much higher level. He later told me I was an absolute for allowing him to make a fool out of himself. He said I told her she wasn't interested and that he thought I meant she didn't know to play. I still don't know what his issue is, but I kind of feel guilty after he lost so badly. Should I have told him my GF was a pro? Comment 1. Because they are usually immature idiots who have always been babied or are used to having their way. So to be an actual adult and say, damn, I messed up, my bad is 2. Hard for them. Comment 2. NTA. He deserved his comeuppance. Tell your douchey bro that humility is good for his soul and you didn't have anything to do with making himself look like a fool. He did that all on his own. He's a jokester bully, singling out those who are weak so he can beat them or embarrass them. Tell him that it's not an attractive trait and he should work on that. Also that all of Reddit thinks he's an ass. Tell him that if he was a smart bully he would assess a potential opponent's skill before challenging them. Sadly, he's not just a bully, but a dumb bully. That's on him. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for telling my brother's girlfriend to learn another song? My brother has a girlfriend with a really annoying habit. Whenever someone brings up any topic that involves something happening in the future, she always responds with some variation of, well, the world is going to end by then anyway. It's pretty aggravating, because it adds nothing of value to the actual topic of conversation. Whether the topic is career goals, financial planning, vacation ideas, or anything else, she always interjects with her apocalyptic predictions. Right now my union is negotiating for a raise for us, and I am excited about it. I was telling my brother and sister about how excited I am and how I intend to put the money towards my retirement savings. Again, brother's girlfriend interjected that none of us will live to see retirement, so it doesn't matter. I got annoyed and snapped at her, saying, hey, learn a new song. This one is played out. My brother's girlfriend was offended, said I was rude and asked for an apology. I said that I disagreed, thought she was the rude one and would like an apology myself. My brother told me to climb off my high horse and chill. My sister said that she was also tired of the non-stop gloom and doom and would like a reprieve. My brother's girlfriend said, I see how it is, and left with my brother. My brother said I was needlessly antagonistic. He said his girlfriend can't relate to topics like that because she has a non-traditional job at Etsy store, but wants to have a meaningful contribution to the conversation. He said I was mean to her and should apologize. I really don't think I should and don't want to, but was I mean, i.e. the asshole? Comment 1. Tell your brother that GF ceaseless restatement isn't a meaningful contribution to any conversation. Now that she knows that you all feel that way, she can stop, and maybe she can start to relate. Comment 2. I am an incredibly petty person who loathes art theft and copyright infringement with a burning passion, so I would find a way to report her shop for copyright infringement. Wink. Etsy probably wouldn't care, but if she's making, for example, Disney-owned IP headbands, I'm sure they have a way to report copyright infringement. Now for the next story. Am I the idiot for being real with my brother's girlfriend? A little bit of backstory. My 37M brother, 34, was having financial problems about 6 months ago, so our mom, 60, helped him move back home. His girlfriend, 39, decided that it would be a good idea to move with him, despite them not living together before the move. We figured that she would be able to help him get back on his feet. Over time, we realized that the girlfriend is incredibly lazy. She got a job but ended up quitting because it was affecting her health. She donated plasma for a while, but they told her at one visit that her protein was low, so she blamed it on the job. She then got a part-time job with our mom, and it's well known between all of the employees there that she does as little as she can and mostly sits on a stool and plays on her phone. At home, she waits until my brother is off for the day or has a day off before doing chores. She'll ask him to take out the trash or do the laundry when he gets home even though she's been home all day. When he asks what she has been doing, she tells him she was watching movies and coloring. Recently, our mom tripped in the yard and fractured her foot in 5 different places, so us kids have been going out of our way to help her around the house. However, the girlfriend will stay in her room all day and does not even attempt to help our mom out. She will notice something needs to be done, such as the trash needing to be taken out or one of the dogs having an accident on the floor, and will go tell our mom about it and go on with her day. She's also a financial strain on my brother. She doesn't feel like cooking or she doesn't like what my mom is cooking. She'll call my brother and tell him he's either taking them out or buying them food to go. We had suspicions that my brother had been talking to other women, which he confirmed within the last couple days. He said he originally started because he felt like his self-confidence was completely shot. The girlfriend found out about this because she decided to go through his phone while he was sleeping. She confronted him, screaming at him in the middle of the night. He flat out told her that he plans to continue the relationship with the other women, but he still loves her though he doesn't see things working out. She told him that she would be open to an open relationship. He then told us about it and we all decided to have a discussion. I wanted to be straightforward and told the girlfriend that she is a burden to all of us. My brother and our mom tried to downplay what I was saying for the sake of civility. My brother is a good guy and I feel like he deserves better, but is so used to being a generous doormat. Am I the asshole for trying to stand up for him? Comment 1. He originally wanted her to move back home after she confronted him, but she doesn't want to have to go through all of the trouble to pack up and move back, which is why she's settling on being in an open relationship. Comment 2. The very first day our mom went back to work, they're both cashiers at a grocery store. There were no baggers and the girlfriend refused to help her. She just sat on her stool and played on her phone, knowing that our mom was still having to wear a boot and was having problems moving around.